YouTube, Danny here again. Today's Tuesday, October 15th, making another video. And I was, to be honest, I didn't want to make this video because I don't want it to look like I only make a video when I have a positive day. To be honest, it's not even about that, and to be honest, it's not even about you, whoever um, is watching. I mean, if someone could benefit from my mistakes or the things that I'm doing right, I mean, fuck yeah, it's good. It's amazing for someone else to um, to take advantage of it. But in reality, I do this because it's almost like my diary, right? So I make videos every day, every single day. I have videos of my executions, um, and especially when I have those days that are like really really bad. And that this is what helps me. This is what's been helping me to improve my trading because not only do um, as I'm making this video, I realize more things about the trade, the things that I did wrong, and things that I did right. And I also write every night at the end of the before I go to sleep. I have a diary and I pen to paper. I write down again, so it's like two, three times that I go over the same trade, the same mistakes, or the same things that I did, my the executions, and it's really helping me to understand and to really improve what I'm doing. So yeah, today um, I have so how can I say this? You know, I'm I feel, and not just what I feel, but it's what's happening, right? I am understanding more of the trend direction of the market, um, and I realize that, I mean, everyone knows this, right? But to really find out, it's a different story. That you either have a consolidation day, a breakout day, or a breakdown day, right? So up, down, or consolidation. So that was my entire plan for the past 2 months. I really wanted to understand um, the prior that the breakout, right? And really wanted to understand when is the market about to break out, so that I won't be the guy that's going to short into a breakout into strength. So that was my entire uh, that's what I wanted to understand about the market, and it's really changing my perspective on how I looked stocks. And to my surprise, well, I mean, every stock, to be honest, like large caps, they all move the same. And so my main focus is to master or learn as much as I can about Facebook, and maybe next year implement the same strategies and um, the same way I trade Facebook into different stocks, to have two or three. I'm not really looking forward to trade more than four, right? And to my surprise, I was doing some back testing, just messing around with Nvidia and all these other stocks, and I mean they all move the same. Is the same pattern. I only use one, two, three, four patterns, and basically it's the same thing, man. It's like very predictable. Not gonna say it's easy, obviously, but you could see it from a mile away. So today, the trade that I've took was on Facebook or where else, right? So if you saw my video yesterday, if you haven't, just go and check it out to see what I did yesterday. But pretty much, I mean, on the daily, you know, Friday it was a breakout. Monday yesterday we had an inside bar, more of a consolidation. So for me now that I look at smaller time frames, now I see, like, every time I see this, like, the more you, I guess, the more you look at a chart, you're starting to see on the daily what's forming, right? So for me, when I saw this in the morning, I'm like, oh shoot, okay, this is even when the day was over yesterday, I'm like, okay, this is a consolidation, obviously a consolidation day, and I already know what I'm looking for, right? I already know the pattern that I want to look for, and if that pattern forms, I'm all in, right? I'm all in. So this morning, I was so excited because, by the way, I don't even look at I don't even have to do any like pre-market. Well, yeah, not yeah, pre-market, but before, like, I would have to like a day before, I would have to like do research and do all these things. I don't have to do that anymore because I already know what I'm looking for, and if it's there, it's there, and it's gonna show. So on the daily, I mean on the 1 hour, as I mentioned yesterday, we couldn't break out, but also it held, right. This levels right here in the back here, right. If you want to, if you got to look back to see where support and resistance are, where you can find support and resistance, and um, right here you see support, and so yesterday, that's why I was like long bias, and what I saw was this. It's consolidation, right? So let's go on the 15 minutes so you guys to see better. So I'm like, so this is where it closed yesterday, right around here, and I'm like, oh shoot, okay, the pattern that I want, it's forming, right? And it's not even a pattern. This is telling you that that the market is consolidating. It's accumulating, right? Accumulating to push up. There's a lot of there's buyers here, obviously, and that don't want to let the stock Facebook to go lower anymore. So this morning I saw this right here. I saw this and I'm like, oh shit, this is my A plus 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 setup, right? Where you have a wedge here and it broke out, it came down, and you have a mini wedge here, right? So I already know what I have to do. When I see this, I already know what I have to do. I know where my stop is. I know everything about this setup, and I back test everything, right? I have about it doesn't ha happen often, but it does. Like every time you have basically this is this is where the market turns around, right? This is where the market resumes to push up, and it happens. I mean, I have around I would say like 90 setups like this, and I don't know, it's about nine. I don't. I don't even want to exaggerate about this, but it's about, out of, let's just say 80 out of 80, maybe 70, 72 are positive. So it's a very um, high win on this setup. So that's what I saw, and I'm like, okay, well, we have this other wedge, so I already know what to do, right? Um, so let me just, but this setup, like, you really have to be like on it, like right where when the market open, you really need to be on it. So it's very simple, right? Let me just zoom in, and what I saw was, okay, what I wanted to see is a positive, like a green candle, a green candle that confirms that this is going to break out. So we had this candle, indecision candle. It came down, it came up. I'm thinking if it breaks this, obviously I have a different plan to go short. But as soon as he pushed up, I saw this candle here, and as soon as it dipped down, I went long, and I just paid myself all the way up to this level, and it looked it looked like a really nice trade. It looked like I hit I top take this trade, but now it's like, look at this thing, right? But yeah, that was the trade, very straightforward, um, and These are the executions, right? These are the executions, and that's it, man. Like I said, it's I don't want it to I don't want it to sound like or that I just make trades when things go well, because that's not how we learn. But just so you guys know, I just wanted to, the reason why I want to share this trade is because um, it was really nice. It was a really nice trade. Maybe when I have a losing trade like this, I show it. I'll make a video as well so you guys can see when it fails, what to do, and so on and so forth. All right, so that's it, guys. Later.